Yeah, okay. So we got Dave from Houston. My man Dave said, my wife has an amazing idea for a product, and I actually think it can succeed. Do you recommend working with a spouse or not?
What kind of spouse you got?
Well, that is the answer. That right there is gold. What kind of spouse you got? I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's the one. Because me personally, I do think it's dependent on the situation. You know what I'm saying? But as a general advice, I say it's one of them things like in life, like, can it be done? You know what I'm saying? Like, can you make it to the NBA? Like, yeah, maybe. Like, you know, like, it ain't that hard. But I'm just saying, like, it's one of those things in life that's like, is it possible? Yeah. Do I recommend it just if I don't know nothing about the couple, just a general piece of advice? I'm going to say to David, Texas, like, probably not. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would recommend getting into business with your spouse. Like,
the truth is, when you work in business, people work with people that they like, and women get access to stuff that men can't get access to. So a woman might be able to walk through a door, and because she's beautiful and attractive and has charisma, men will pull her into rooms maybe with one intention originally, and how she carries and handles herself in that interaction will decide what type of relationship this will be. So if she holds herself accountable, treats it like business, she'll be treated like a business partner. But she won't get through that door if there's a man standing right there next to her gatekeeping. And it's almost the same thing vice versa. I'm more likely to gravitate towards a woman because of her nurturing nature. I may not even have any vile intent, but because of my attraction for women, I might go, who is this?
yeah.
Now, when she speaks, I'll listen. But if there's a man who she's in a relationship standing right next to her at that moment, I don't necessarily have the same goal to approach her, to speak to her openly, to find out who she is or what she does, because there's already a guard up, and I want to make sure that the respect is maintained. Like, oh, no, I'm not trying to talk to your woman, so let me just not approach at all in that circumstance unless you all together approach me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's less opportunities that will show up at the doorstep versus you got to come and take every opportunity.
I love that take, man. And you're a very honorable, respectful guy, you know. But I think it's very honest, you know. And I think sometimes, especially today's day and age, we're not as honest about these things as we should be, because there is a different, it's not always sexual in nature.
No,
it's not like lustful in nature. It's just the dynamic of a man and a woman, you know. And even if there's all the respect there and all the business and professionalism there, it's different when a man is dealing with a woman and a man is dealing with another man. Or like you said, if that man's present, because you basically operate out of respect for that man.
Yeah.
And I do think other windows are open. I just think that you have to be careful with how you enter into business with people that you love. And you don't want that to, you know, because you know how this shit is, bro. Like, you done had partners, you done had situations. Like, you don't want the business to be the reason why the marriage didn't work, or why, you know, things are bad or things are stressful. So I think if you are going to do it, just be careful. And also, like, there are other ways to support your wife or your spouse or your husband without going into direct business with them.
Yeah.
You may give her the money. You may give her the legal support. You may say, Barry, this is your thing, but I'm right here with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm supporting you. I'm the number one person in your support system, but I'm not necessarily your business partner.
Yeah.
You feel me? Where we're now making decisions together.
Yeah. You know, I'll tell you a situation. I was with someone who, and I would bring her to business events. I was coordinating a lot of stuff at the time. I was meeting people, building my network in LA. And a lot of times she was a bit too defensive when I'm in these situations because people gravitate towards me, especially
With women?
Yeah, of course. You're a young guy that's doing business and you're doing very well for yourself. Women are going to attract to you. Now, it's my job to analyze how can I put this person. Come on, man.
This nigga think he is. This nigga thought he was Michael B. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, I'm just saying, bro. When you're a young person that's doing well, people will attract to you. Then women attract to you double.
Absolutely.
Women are attracted to success. That's fair. Now, when you get those women that are attracted to you initially, even as older women and married women that'll be attracted to success, it's sexy.
Mm-hmm.
It's your job as a man that's in a leadership position to figure out how to position the relationship. How it starts isn't how it finishes.
Mm-hmm.
It might start, I want to know who that is. I'm attracted to them. What do they have going on? I can tell that they are in a position of leadership. Now, once you engage in conversation, the relationship starts to shape and you can start to reposition the relationship. But when you got a woman that's there, that's automatically on guard, they don't give the relationship a chance to be formed all of the time. And it's the same thing for a man.
Yeah.
But the dynamics between a man and a woman are a little bit different because as a man next to a woman, well, my job is to protect and provide, right? So now you got me in a position of protection.
Yeah.
My woman is not there to protect, she's there to support.
Absolutely.
So if you got a woman that's trying to protect, maybe she's operating in
You feeling like I don't need that? Like I don't even need it.
maybe she's not operating in her most feminine energy.
Okay. I respect that. And I've been on the other side of that too, where it was like, I'm in a space with my girl where I don't want to come off as insecure, but she's looking at it like she's creating opportunities, which she may be able to, but I'm also from a man perspective knowing that not the only reason, but like if I know that the reason that you got the opportunity is because this nigga wants to fuck you, like I can't just sit there and be a witness to that. Be like, well, she doing her thing for the household. Like, I'm not really with that. Like, you feel me? Like, no, I'm just being honest. Like, that's some shit that if you do, as long as you're not disrespecting the relationship, if you do something that's gonna forward us, I'm totally cool with that. But if I'm physically present and it's not about you're gonna have sex with him or have an affair or nothing like that, but like,
I know what you're trying to
you
say.
up in this nigga face and you making him feel like, regardless of if you're gonna do anything or not, it's you too open and too engaging, even if it's in the pursuit of business. It's like, but Barry, I'm trying to forward the, I feel that, but also like you said, that's why you're moving out of respect in the other situation.
Oh, for sure.
Like, I'm not about to.
You don't do that with men.
Yeah,
Like, men and women.
I'm not really, but I was in a situation previously where my spouse didn't necessarily understand that. She's always coming from a good space, but she didn't understand. She felt like if I'm doing good, if I'm forwarding your business or our business or us together because we're a unit, I'm a fan of that, right? But like, I don't want you making this other man feel like, because you've probably been in that situation too, where I'm like, ain't your man right here standing next to you? Like, why are you so fucking friendly? Like, because you can get opportunity.
I get what you're trying to say.
Yeah, but
most of the time I haven't been in that situation as much.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. When it comes to that situation, I don't play like that. Like, nah, for real. I don't play like that. Like, if a girl is with her man and I'm trying to do business, I'll make sure I speak to that man.
Yeah.
Man, listen, you got a talented woman. This is what I do. This is who I am. Is it okay if I speak to her?
Yeah.
I always ask, is it okay? Yeah. You mind if I talk to her for a second? Because I see what she's doing. Yeah. I'm going to let him know this is your situation and you are in control over here. Mm-hmm. You are the leadership over here. Mm. If y'all got a different type of situation where you are the beta and she's the alpha, that's not my business. But how I'm going to approach you, you are the person in charge over here. And I'm going to
give you the respect.
Yeah. I lead with respect. I don't believe in leading with disrespect. That's corny.
And to close it out, all of this is why I personally, I don't want my wife to be my business partner, bro. Like, I'm good on that. It's a great story. It's cute and shit. But like me personally, I don't even want none of these dynamics at play with the woman in my life. Like I don't want to have to go nowhere and we grinding together and like.
Not grinding, but like,
it's cool.
Yeah,
it's
I ain't
cool.
gonna lie. I like getting money with my
No, I get some
I like
money.
when me and my girl get money
I don't
together.
mind getting some money with my girl, but I don't want us getting money together to be our primary dynamic. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
depends on the woman.
ideally, like
When
I'm not trying to have my wife be my coworker, bro.
I get that.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
I get that.
I don't want to be like, hey, did you create that calendar invite amongst all the other shit I gotta talk to her about and deal with her about? Like, I don't want that fucking dynamic.
I wanted to end this segment so we could close the show, but I'm gonna just go here while we here. How do you feel about strippers?